Okay.
Yo,
Yo,
listen up.
listen up.
This is a
Here's the
story
story
about a
about a
Djibouti
little
boy who's in
Djibouti who
a
lives in
big
a.
world.
Uh,
And all day and
all
all
day.
night, he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
win.
click.
He's
You're
gonna
not
take
ready.
over
You're not
the
ready. They can
world.
see the server ID. You're not ready.
How do
Please
I?
click ready.
Where's the ready button?
You're not
I
ready.
don't. There it is.
It's play. Why can I hear myself? Why can I hear myself?
Oh no, they're hacking the Pentagon. They're laying welfare payments. The government already does that. They don't need that done again.
we we're so good at this. We're so good at
I've
streaming.
committed a cardinal sin. I've made fun of the government.
A red letter
You ready
sin.
to play Djibouti?
Oh, I'm so fucking ready.
All
Let's
right,
start.
how do I do
Let's
this?
fucking click start, motherfucker. I
What?
click start. Okay, there's a million things. So here's the deal. Here's the thing that you're important. That's important. I want you to go ahead and
There's a lot of information to take in right here.
I want you to go ahead and just take
Decisions.
in the decisions tab and the if you click on the flag in the top left and
there's so many things here.
yeah, just take it in. Just take it in.
That's a lot
I know
of
it's
words.
a lot. I know it's a lot.
It's
Don't.
too many words. I'm gonna start crying.
So the important thing
we
here
both stream in
is
Nazca.
hello Nazca.
Nazca is
Hello,
here.
sir.
Nazca is
So-
here, more like Nazca_link. Alright. National propaganda campaign.
We have
Political
0
party.
billion in our treasury, Tegan. We don't have.
We don't
So-
have money.
So I need you to do decisions and then click on the map, or yeah, the flag in the top left, and then look at the national focuses. I know there's a lot.
Where is the national focuses? Select a
If you click on the map and then select, I know it's a lot.
Okay, where do I start here?
So
up here.
it depends
it's up
on
at
what
the
we
top
want.
at where I start, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Um.
Which one is like commit war crimes without feeling
So-
bad about yourself?
So here's
reform.
the options. Do you want to do? Do you want to get our politics good the way we want and then build up an army, or do you want to be building up an army while we slowly change our politics?
I think second option.
Okay, then we want to do light industry investment because we have very little industry right now because we're
That
so
is
small.
true. That is true. We're baby boys. We need industry. We need to mobilize the working class. We need to satisfy them. We need to build church. We need primary school.
So,
I want tanks. So you clicked on that, right?
I did light industry investment.
Okay, what's next?
Well, we can look at what our armies are right now.
Our armies
Right
are
now-
one singular tank and one
We have
singular
two-
guy in a. I think
That's
a
not what they are,
car.
but okay.
I think that's a sedan.
If you go to recruit and deploy
No.
in the top left,
Okay,
there's
okay.
recruit and
I
deploy.
didn't
You can
know
also
where
press
it
U.
was, so I didn't know where it was, so I was just like, no, I can't.
You can go to the division designer, right?
Yes.
And you can look at the 3 divisions we currently have. So we have the Regimente de Reaction Rapide. We have the fast cars. You can look at what they have. They have armored Reshis, which are heavy mechanized
Self-propelled
cars.
artillery and motorized infantry in the Régiment
have-
d'Infanterie and the Régiment de Garde
So the,
Républicaine.
Those are the support troops. So support
Has
troops are
light
just things
infantry.
we have on them that give them slight buffs, and the actual in combat troops are the one under
Yeah,
combat.
so
So
Régiment
this troop
d'Infanterie
gets
has
it
self-propelled
gets
artillery
one
and
really
motorized infantry.
strong, or let's see how the difference is. So this one is defense and soft attack 9, 4, and 18. This one is 11, 4, and 19. Okay, so it has one really strong armored car and one slightly weaker armored car, and then it has a division of infantry that are in like cars with machine guns just on top of them, like buggies. So that's our current
So
That's
yeah,
our
Sedan,
current like
like I was
main.
saying.
Yeah, so that's our main armored division. We don't have any
We
tanks
have
right now.
2 light infantry, and then up at the
And then
top
we
we have
have
a armored recce, a
yes, we have one
mechanized
that has some
infantry, and a
light
second
infantry,
mechanized infantry.
and then we have
What's a
yes,
recce?
okay. So we have one that has so our regiment de infantry, that guy, is actually
Are you sure that's not a tank? That looks like a tank.
an artillery regiment. It's a motorized. It's a.
That
It does not have as much armor as like a World War II tank has at all. It is a much
it's an
faster
armored
design.
recce.
The support truck is a tank. That's a heavy mechanized wreck. I think it's a Rishi. I'm not certain.
Can we call it a recce? Because that sounds like reggae.
So they have a support tank, but that support tank is not
Tristan, we
directly
support the
helping
reggae.
them.
That's all I'm saying.
It's like it sits behind the
Tristan,
troops and doesn't
what are
risk
your
itself.
thoughts on supporting the reggae?
If the reggae is doing good work, I don't see a reason not to support it.
No. But like, do you support reggae marriage? That was the joke. That was the joke I've been building up for like 2 minutes
upset.
now.
I'm okay. So you're gonna need to learn about the map modes because there's 1,000
I
of
support
them.
reggae marriage. I'm just
So
saying.
the most important map modes are the default map mode, and then you have strategic air and strategic navy. So if you look in the bottom right, or if you do F1 through F3, you can look at the navy mode will show us all of our boats, of which I don't think we have any right
We are
now.
completely boatless. Fucking
The
travesty.
air will show us our air, of which we are completely airless as well, it seems. We might have to just assign them. Yes, we have 2 helicopters.
Currently, we have 4 different countries with military bases within our country, so we need to start by nuking those.
That sounds like a terrible plan, but okay. And
no,
then the final one is
no. It's not a terrible plan. It's a terrorist attack. Get it right.
Okay, then, geez. I guess this is how Djibouti takes over the world?
Yeah, this is the story of
So,
Djibouti. The man, the myth, the legend.
Rather importantly, then is the supply areas one. That one can be very important.
Supply. Where is this at? Supply.
That is top right of the bottom right.
Top right.
It's a little tiny like
right.
jerry can.
Supply areas.
That will show you green are areas that are good.
Blue is bad, red is dead, brown is down. Got it.
No, red is bad. Blue is not ours, but it's connected to ours, and I think the ones that are connected to ours don't hate us.
Blue is glue,
and then
brown
finally,
is down, red is dead, and green is good.
Not compliance. Where is the...
Brown is down.
I'm gonna find the map mode
I think we should take over.
The factions map mode.
Eritrea.
Okay, so are we in a faction?
Yes, I can pronounce that. Eritrea is 4 just mooshouts on our board.
We're a member of the African Union.
I don't like the sound of that.
We are also a member of the Arab League.
I don't like the sound of that either.
And
listen, we need to take. Let's start.
We are currently undergoing Operation Enduring Freedom.
Okay, let's calm down. Let's start by removing religion from our government. All right, that's never helped anyone.
So, what sort of government would you like?
What's the one that everyone likes but Putin? A presidency.
There are many
a
types of
dictatorship
government.
that's called a presidency.
Okay, I'll tell you all the types of government we have. There is in our country right now, there are left-wing radicals, communists, social democrats, pro-Western autocrats, front of the restoration of unity and democracy.
We're not a Western country. We're Eastern. That means we have to kill them.
Ideologues.
We don't trust the West.
There
is no West of our country. There's only East Djibouti.
Liberalism. People who believe in lots of things.
So I'm not even gonna touch the trade or diplomacy
Conservatives.
tab this time.
There's moderate Islamists, and then there are what would you call it? Socialists, other
Look, are you
socialists.
saying a lot of words that
Currently,
just add up to people I'm going to want to kick out of my country?
okay, I'm happy to hear that, I guess, or not happy to hear that, but concerned. The People's Rally for Progress
Low
and
manpower,
the
available
People's
planes
Rally
in
for
reserve.
Progress is
Ooh, we have two
currently
Mi-24As in reserve.
our highest people. We are not having elections because we don't need those
Where are our
because we
planes? We have
are
2 planes, just ready.
socialists, so we
We have
don't need
2
elections.
airplanes.
We have 2 helicopters.
Those are helicopters?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to need to choose research. What is the most important form of research to you? We are kind of behind on research if you go in the tab.
I mean, we could go for C4. This is all light
Where
infantry. Where's the fucking Panzerschrecks?
That'd be modern support weapons.
3,749.
We could do modern. We
The
could go to modern
technology is
support weapons if you
18
want.
years ahead of its time, and it's going to take us 18 years to research it.
What are you discussing right now?
I'm looking at the IFV 2035.
Okay, so if you look at the different types of armored vehicles, then you can look at like the IFV. Which one?
I was looking at the IFV 2035. It will take
Well, yeah, that's the
3,749 days to...
2035 though. We can start building towards that if you want.
Well,
Do you want that one? That's an infantry fighting vehicle.
What does APC stand for?
An infantry fighting vehicle is just going to be a
It's just
armored
gonna be a...
personnel carrier.
Ah.
So armored personnel carrier is an armored
What about
carrier. It
MBT?
carries people. It carries
Medium
lots of
battle
people. It's got
tank.
armor. Main battle tank.
I was so close. Fuck, it says it above the thing. I can't read.
Yes, it does.
I can't read. Okay, maybe we should go for a
Do
1965 main battle tank.
Do we need battle tanks?
I believe battle tanks are important to me.
Okay, let's get a battle tank as one of our researches.
Can we get guided missile cruisers? Can we just get nuclear bombs? Is that something that's legal?
So, we will want a land doctrine.
What does that mean?
I suggest we begin working on 21st century reevaluation.
Where is that at?
Because it'll give us a bunch of in land doctrines.
Whew. Where though? Air doctrine, land doctrine.
I suggest we get the next option because it'll give us some stuff so we can edit our troops.
Where is the next option?
21st century reevaluation. It's the brown one.
21st century reevaluation. Okay, let's get that.
Okay. And then finally, we're probably going to want some ships, I think, before we worry about, unless we want to do something else, do we want air? Are we just going to take over Africa and not care if we get navally invaded?
I mean, we could get some missile cruisers or destroyers. Or we could just go for
Ace
corvettes
finally
and
had an ad. Okay.
over
Or we could work on our
Okay, hear me out. Nuclear battle cruiser. Now,
nuclear battle cruiser.
if those 3 words don't make your panties wet.
Where do you see nuclear battle cruiser?
At the top in surface ships.
Oh, the CGN.
CGN.
It'll take a long time. Like,
it'll take about 2 years.
Yes. Or we could go and get stuff that expands how fast we build things in the final 2 electronics and industrial technology tabs.
That sounds like a good plan. Should we get 2G? We obviously need 5G. Where's 5G? There it is. 6G? Oh my god, it's beyond comprehension.
What I think we should actually get is probably Construction 1 in the industrial technology tab.
Construction 1. Where's that at? Industrial technology. Construction. I found
It
it.
increases our construction speed by 7.5%. Or we could get some fuel processing stuff. I think we probably want the construction one, though.
That's fine with me. I will click the research button on that.
Okay. So those will be going.
Okay.
Those will be going. We have
So
some planes. Let's not use the planes yet. We only have 338 people.
Okay.
Our army currently in the field is
Down in
4.38 thousand.
Only has 1 infantry brigade. We have a big car. Let's just run him over.
Who?
Down in Somaliland.
Give me a sec. I need to zoom out so I can see. Somaliland has
1 infantry brigade that we can see.
Damn it, I forgot where to look. They have 12 to 20 military ground forces estimated by our intelligence. If you right click on them, go to details next to diplomacy,
Details.
you can see our estimated military ground forces.
We have an estimated military ground forces of 2. They have 12 to 20.
They have 12 to 20.
I feel like we might lose that war.
We would lose heavy-handedly. We don't even have enough people to encircle them with. I can look through some other people, though, and see if there's anyone that we are able to invade.
14 to 30 to the north of us.
There's Puntland.
13. Where's Puntland?
It's next to Somaliland.
Why is Puntland so shit? Would we have to go through Somaliland to take them over?
No. We'd need carriers to navally invade them.
Oh, then let's do that. Let's navally invade all the small countries along the side and then just use that to kill all the rest of them.
Okay, so let's start playing the game then.
Yep.
I don't think we need to recruit anyone right now, so let's put everything on reinforcements.
That is, unless everyone just declares war on us, because they know what we're doing.
It's a good point.
They're knowers.
So
what
garrisons,
what just happened?
operations.
Everything just turned dark. Tristan, the
yeah,
world
it's
is
nighttime.
turning dark. The world is turning
The game
dark.
goes hour by hour. Every second is, or every like 5 seconds is an hour right now.
Tristan, the world is dark. There's nothing left.
Okay, I guess that's untrue, but okay.
Tristan, the light
so
has not
we
returned
have
in hours.
No military industry. What was that?
The light has not returned, Tristan, to our
The game just went.
land. The light has returned to our faithful land. We are saved for another day.
So we have no industry right now, so we definitely need to build some industry.
How do I do that? Unlock.
Well, there's two ways. There's the construction and production tab, or you can use the national focuses. Right now, we're getting 1 civilian industry from our light industry investments, which is very good because otherwise we have no industry at all.
Can you repeat the stuff you said about the things? Because I was reading about nuclear bombs.
We are in light industry investments in the focus tree, the national focuses. We're doing that so that we can build things.
Okay. So
we will be slowly gaining political power, and we can spend that political power to become a certain faction. You can spend
100 political power and a nuke to nuke a country.
Technically, yes.
That's what I thought. We are 1 billion in debt.
We are giving the minimum amount of
I can shift click and borrow
social
100 billion.
welfare as possible. We are.
Well, we're Djibouti. We're obviously a government superpower. They don't want to give us too much money. We have less than 5 years of fuel left. We will die at this rate.
I feel like we should spend. We can go faster. We can go way faster.
Let's go a little bit faster. Like,
I normally play on 3, but that's when it's like near the end of it. Somebody just pissed somebody off. If you look on the right, you can see the tension, the world tension in the top right.
It's on fire.
Those explosions mean that people are fighting each other. Currently, it's being generated by the Islamic State. Oh, there's a massive war going on to our right. You can see it happening.
That's Saudi Arabia.
In Yemen. That makes sense.
No, that's Saudi Arabia.
That's Yemen.
Tristan, the lights you're seeing at night, that's Saudi Arabia.
That
Those
is
aren't
something that's
bombs.
been happening. That is something that's been happening in 2017, and also the Islamic State fighting. Oh, okay. A thing happened.
What happened? Do we want to slow it
The
down?
SCO launches large-scale military
It's not
exercises.
slowing
No,
down
it's
when
fine.
I click it.
No, it's fine.
Why won't it slow down? I'd like it to work. Oh, I have paused it because it won't slow
The
down.
city of Aden in Yemen has fallen. That's fine. It's not particularly important.
Alright, then let's play.
It's just things that are happening in the world, you know. They should be dramatically affecting us if we were going to be Islamists, because it would mean we would be creating a lot of tension in our countries. But since you apparently want to be something else,
I want to separate church from state. They're doing jumping jacks. They're preparing for war.
well,
I can't believe this.
Why does the game scream?
It's not screaming on my end. Do you have sound on?
That's a good point. Maybe if I turn the sound down, it will scream less.
That's what I did. Horn of Africa. Oh. I clicked on that.
Oh, we get
I
a
don't know what
choice.
it
Can
did.
you pause it?
Pause. Yeah. I don't know
We
what
get a
that
choice.
did.
We can we
Stock
have a
market
choice.
boom.
We can go to economic boon instead of fast growth, or we can purposely slow down the economy to reduce our construction speed. So I feel like we should just let it happen and not continue it because we don't have $5 billion.
I don't know what that means.
Well, we only have $0.07 billion, so I feel like we shouldn't spend $5 billion to
I
do
agree
things.
with the lack of spending.
Okay. It will still give us a boon, just not as big of one. We should go faster because we can't do anything right now. We have to wait a while to do things because we've played Djibouti.
We have to wait 36 years.
Well, we have to wait like a year and a half for our research to be done.
Look at Jeremy over here.
Let's just look through stuff, see what our production is. We need oil.
How do we buy fuel?
We can trade with people.
I don't like that option. Let's dig.
We can do that.
We only have 136 days of fuel.
As
left.
world tension escalates in like 5 different countries.
Iran sent 8 divisions to Iraq. Italy sent 1 division to Afghanistan. What the fuck? Italy's
Sometimes you got to do
attacking
what you got to do.
Afghanistan? The Treaty of
Yes.
Attack. That seems like a
Attack.
weird way to name a treaty.
Yemen has been annexed by Houthi Yemen. Okay, so the Houthis, the Houthis, the Houthis, the Houthis,
The
the Houthis.
Hoosiers and the
That's what they're called.
what's-its?
The Houthis won in Yemen.
So Yemen had a civil war and the Houthis won?
Yes, there's still another civil war going on between Ansar al-Sharia and the Houthis. So that did happen. That did happen. That's
Houthi Yemen is taking over like all of that, and I don't like that. So let's kill Houthi Yemen.
we literally look at their details. They are huge.
Yeah, but
Also, they're being funded by the. I believe
massive.
they're being funded by the American government. Or
Ah.
any day now, though, the American government will denounce them and start funding the Ansar al-Sharia because
That makes sense.
Sometimes
America
you just gotta.
often funds insurrections. So.
Sometimes you just have to fund the insurrectionist movement that you have been calling extremists for the last 30 years. Sometimes you just got to do that.
America often does that. So like.
They're building up on our borders.
Yeah, but it's fine. I've got a gun.
It's fine. I have an armored truck.
We actually have 2.
So these guys have self-propelled
The Treaty of
artillery.
Ill.
Somalia,
took
okay.
2 states. Al-Shabaab was annexed and 350.
So Somalia won. Yeah, okay. So
all the way over
Al-Shabaab
there.
lost to Somalia.
Oh.
Somalia's directly below us.
Oh, Al-Shabaab was the little parts of Somalia.
Okay, we got light industry investment.
I have paused the game so that we can do stuff.
Good. Okay, so we need
now have one
factories.
civilian industry in each of our little things. We could convert it to military industry.
No, that'll cost a lot. We want to get heavy industry, but we need 7 factories to do it.
Which means we need more spots. And you know how we get more
Yes,
slots?
we need more building slots. We're going to want to just continue getting stuff. We want to look through all of this, though, and see if anything gives us a lot of free ones anywhere. Because if anything does give us a lot of free ones, that's really good.
A lot of free whats?
A lot of free building things.
We could do
A
build
lot of free, because some things give us a lot of free slots, and we want to make sure they have any. Build roads is not a bad one.
Or ease of business reform takes the same amount of days and gives 1 building slot instead of just infrastructure.
We could do that and then start building another civilian factory.
Yeah.
And or military.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I started it. I'll have you know I'm a businessman.
We do
Tristan.
have a free civilian factory, so we can begin building stuff now.
Tristan, I know how to play this. I'm gonna start up my forestry right down here.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and queue another civilian factory.
All right.
And we can play again. Senegal.
We have another
has elected Western Outlook guys to their boys. That's good for them. I don't know if that's good for them or not. I'm not nearly as acquainted with international politics as I probably should be, but you know, despite all my rage. Tel Aviv's doing fine, just so you know. We got the Islamic State's getting their ass kicked by Syria. At least right now they are. That might change. You never know what one of the big countries is going to decide to do. As a matter of fact,
industry projects to increase our civilian industry construction speed by 25%. For
where?
In events and decisions, we could do industrial projects. In order to get our civilian industry construction speed up 25% for minus 0.05 billion per just 0.05 billion. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Why not?
Okay.
We have the money. It means our facilities will construct faster that we are doing right now, so. And then another 70 days, we're going to get another one, and we can start on that one. Probably.
Do you want to be in charge of the government side, and I'll be in charge of the military side?
I feel like you shouldn't put me in charge of anything until I'm ready to be in charge of something.
We have the stuff to
like,
modify the
government. Put me entirely in charge of something.
Like if we wanted to, if we wanted to switch over to different types of economy,
where do I go to do that?
Just click the flag in the top left, and you can see all of our different economic statuses right now.
National and internal, national statistics and.
We could introduce a draft in order to increase our manpower dramatically.
We don't need. I feel like, well, America has it, so it's got to be good.
We have 364 people in our draft right now. We could allow women to serve in the military.
Yeah, we're going to mandatory service for women.
We can only go there if we go to either partial draft or mandatory service for others.
I was thinking no draft for now, but definitely voluntary service for women. How much political power do we have?
We have 100. This is something we could do. That's not a bad choice because it's going to increase.
Let's let women into the military. What does that do?
It increases our manpower.
Increases our construction speed.
So our construction
And
speed, well,
increases
you
our
got to look at what
recruitable
it is compared to
population.
the other one. It decreases our construction speed by 5% compared to
Oh,
not,
you're
because
right.
they're
You're
not in
right.
the economy, they're in the military. But it does increase our recruitable population.
Which was very low, so it's good that we have
Yes.
more manpower. How much did our manpower go up from that?
Well, nothing right now, but it hasn't even been a day since we did it.
It's been at least 3
And the
days.
manpower, um, the total manpower increase is up by 0.4% because of volunteer service for women.
Oh, that went up from like 300 to 1.32k free manpower.
Mostly it came from
We only have 53 days left of oil. I feel like this might be a problem. Wait, why does it say 52 days? What is this?
where are you?
Oh, is that how long it'll take us to fill our fuel capacity?
What are you
Oh,
in
I'm looking at the top at fuel.
at fuel?
You know, next to convoys and next to factories.
Our current fuel, yeah, that's
I did not
I'm
know
not
that was how
sure where you're
long
looking. We have two
until it
daily gain and
filled.
we're almost maxed out.
Yeah, I did not know that was how long it was till it was filled. I thought that was how long until it was empty.
We'll fill our fuel in 1.5
Which is
months.
why it was very confusing to me that it was still at 499,000.
I don't have any dockyards or military industries, so I can't build anything to spend that fuel. Do we have any convoys? We have 20 convoys right now. So if we wanted to invade Puntland,
We should start on some boats.
I mean, we can invade them.
Through Somaliland?
Oh, wait a second. We are socialists. We're not communists. We need to become communists so that our guys don't care if we start invading everyone.
How do I become a communist? Where's that? Unrestrained corruption. Uh,
Exactly.
that we
Now
already
you're
have that.
thinking.
Where's my communism?
We need to appoint a communist as our.
All right, Ismar Omar Gamela, you're about to get killed by the Americans. How do I import a new save file of a leader?
I
He's
don't know what you mean.
pro-Chinese. Ew. Fucking Hong Kong forever.
Are you doing okay there?
No, I'm saying multiple contradictory things about my political views just to confuse people.
Nice.
How do I change the person? How do I change our leader to someone who more fits my standards?
Kurdistan, I believe, is looking for independence.
That does not answer my
Currently,
question.
changing our leader right now. The Why doesn't it say
National focus complete. All right, let's pause really
moderate
quick.
Islamists?
Okay, so we just got
Moderate
ease of business
Islamists,
reform.
the front of liberalists, moderate Islamists, conservatives, and socialists are currently in
Do we
power.
need more research in order to get boats?
In order to get boats, yes, we
Yes.
need research in
Then
order to
we
get
might
boats.
want to go for primary schools. That way we can get another research going in the next 70 days.
That's not a bad idea. Another option is political reform, and then we can go and you can spend points on decisions to make us more communist.
I don't know how that works. That is true. We could do that. But why? Why would we do that? No, I'm kidding. I know why we'd do that.
It would be communist.
But in order to invade with that communism, we need the research anyway, which is going to take over a year. So we might as well start on that research and then get the communism.
That's true.
So let's start with primary schools. You know, everybody loves a good primary school, especially politicians. They love going there and staring at the kids. Stability 69%. All right.
Hello, Eisenguang. I don't disagree about the the suppression of Hong Kong in China, I think he was making a joke.
Wait, what are you talking? What? Are
Someone
people?
has mentioned the suppression of Hong Kong in China, um,
Oh yeah, fuck China.
which yeah, it's
That fucking Winnie the Pooh leader can go eat shit.
you seem upset.
No, I just really like Hong Kong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm too tired to be
Political?
angry anymore.
You were already
Okay,
angry
so
today, it's fine.
we have to spend 50 manpower to
Well, we have 1.3k.
denounce
China?
jihadists.
Oh. I was hoping we'd denounce China, you know. Hong Kong #1. Alright, how do we denounce jihadists?
We just have to. It's a random event.
Oh. Yeah, do that. If you can. Please.
I accidentally bought $1 billion in debt because
Can you sell it back to them?
yes, I paid off our debt.
We are now...
We now don't have much money, but I paid off our debt.
You know what? I feel like this was a win. Can we pay off all our debt?
I wish. You can never pay off all your debt, Tegan.
You're right. It won't go down below 1 cent.
I'm just trying to find.
Anti-government forces of South Sudan took 3 states. South Sudan was annexed.
Sudan?
South Sudan.
Sudan.
It's not the Sudan land.
It's now called the Anti-Government Forces of South Sudan. That's what Sudan is. The South Sudan is now called the Anti-Government Forces of South Sudan. That's
That is an interesting way of putting that. South
that's
Sudan.
pretty spicy.
All right, so how do I make us communist? How do I begin starting to work towards communism?
There a couple things have changed since the last time. It used to be a national focus, but now it seems that it's a decision, and I'm not certain we have a decision that makes us more communist
Change
right now.
flag decision. Fit the People's Rally for Progress.
We do have enough to modify the government if you want to.
Recognize the Republic of China, EU. What's up?
We have enough to alter the government again.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking through it right now. You're talking about events and decisions, right?
Qatar's having some issues.
Oh, yeah,
Qatar's really close to us, isn't it?
allow democracy and elections in Djibouti. Ew.
Qatar's there.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I want to change from volunteer service, or do I want to change from a mixed economy to some other form of economy?
We need to spend more manpower to
In order to close the economy, I have to be part of the Nationalist Socialist Party.
Yes. You do, because that's one of their political policies. So
Yeah, but why can't I just be North Korea? North Korea's never been like World War II Germany.
you have to be the thing that has the specific political policies in order
What
to
if I just increased our
switch those
military
political policies.
spending to huge?
I mean, does it increase or decrease our
It decreases our recruitable population factor, but increases our military industry.
well, that's
and
good though.
naval yard output.
It decreases the negative. So it's just spending more money.
Recruitable population factor minus 50%, is that good?
Well, normally we're getting a minus 77% to our
Fuck, you're right.
recruitable population, and we go to minus 50.
So instead of being sizable military spending, I'm upping it to huge military spending.
If you want to.
I cannot do gigantic military spending until we get more than 40%
World
of
tension
the world
above 40%.
tension.
And world tension went away because a bunch of wars just ended.
Man, that's boring.
I mean, you could use your power to make decisions to support, like,
I have increased our military funding. I
to
shall now
try to
use
get,
my
like, you
decisions.
can click on different people and like ask them for things. Um, like non-aggression pacts. You can boost party popularity in other countries.
Ooh, if I get enough political power, I can start attacking the influence other states have over us.
Um,
Attacking influence from France. How much influence percentage do places have? The Communist Party of Djibouti has 0.0%. How are we going to get a communist in there when they're not here? We have the People's Rally for Progress, and I hate progress. I want to degress.
I'm trying to figure out what the Communist Party is called in ours so that we can.
Probably the Communist Party of Djibouti.
We have enough to start training units at least.
That is true. You're military boy though. I'm
I'm gonna
political
train
man.
us an infantry unit,
All right. I'm going to do.
a single infantry unit.
I would do an infrastructure investiture, but I think we've already done that for now.
Okay, I'll train those up. So,
What is your position on Palestine based on Djibouti?
um, do you mean what's my meme position based upon the
Yes.
game we're playing, or do you mean real life?
No? I don't know your real life position, but we can talk about that off stream. But what what is your meme position on
What
Palestine?
is the position we should have on Palestine in order to get what we
All right,
want in
let's
the video
pause
game?
for a second.
Well, we have an extra research slot, so I'll get on research if you get on.
Research some sort of ship that will help us carry a bunch of troops into a big boy place.
Okay,
I think next would be political
I'm going to get
reform.
us the cheapest
So
ship
yeah, I'll start that.
so that we can build any ships with what we have.
Ow! I hit my knee on my desk. My 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 little knee got hit.
I'm sorry.
I'm pissed.
I'm sorry that your knee got hit.
My little knee got hit.
Um. Okay, so we're going to want.
So we currently have unrestrained corruption. Should we
We're
try
going to want
and
more
be more
civilian
with that though?
industry, and then we are going to want infrastructure so we can build more.
It seems like everything but our political power gain goes up if we go down to systematic corruption instead of unrestrained corruption. Because I'll be honest, I don't really like.
Systematic corruption. Where is it?
It's over in if you click on the flag down at the
Yep,
bottom,
yep.
it's unrestrained corruption. It takes a lot to go down to systematic corruption, but it gives us a lot as well.
I'm trying to figure out where that is. Oh,
It's the fire with the $sign next to it.
I don't think we can like really easily
It'd take a while, but
get to those.
we could. I'm going to get 150 political power here in
I
in
mean
the
that I
next
don't
70
know
days.
that we like, for example, um we can't like change our GDP even though it says we can.
One of the following must be true. All of the following must be true. Fewer factories than 79. All our states have 0 empty building slots. All of our following must be true. More factories than 78. So we need 78 factories in order to increase our GDP.
Yeah, but it'll do it automatically if we get our GDP that
Yeah,
high.
so you can't just increase that.
Yes, I agree, but I don't know if we can increase the amount of corruption
It says I
the
can.
way. Okay.
It says
I
there's
mean,
a
if it says
cost
you
to
can.
it because, I mean,
Reducing corruption has a
it
cost.
says 240. So I'll check and see if it like greens it out the thing because it'll ask me if I want to do this when I click on it. Let me look at other stuff. Do we want to go basic universal healthcare?
Do you want to increase or decrease our spending on healthcare for people?
I personally believe that Djibouti
That's
values its citizens.
Djibouti values its citizens.
We are going to get advanced universal healthcare. 0.003 billion is being spent on healthcare. 0 billion, 0 billion. So the only one that actually costs money is advanced
We have
universal healthcare.
0.001 billion right now.
Our daily
So
so basic universal healthcare would be the best we could get. It would increase our division. It would increase our. I think it just increase everything and just
Kurdistan and
lower our
Iraq are
tax
having
and
some
just
issues right now.
increase our tax costs ever so slightly. Honestly, I think that's best for the, the little guys we're trying to protect. Because we are the little guys. We're the little guys of countries. So we gotta protect our little guys of citizens as well. And that's why
Okay.
women are allowed to vote. All right?
There were some layers there.
But that's a thin line. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. I'm just gonna
Some
do.
layers
I'm gonna
happened
do
there
that right
suddenly.
now because. Oh no, we're now. I shouldn't have done that. It didn't say it would increase spending. The fuck?
We're at $0 per.
Yeah, I know. We're now at the negatives. Why do
You
we only have
fool.
one civilian factory? Why are they taking so long to build those civilian industries?
Because we only have one civilian factory working on building a second factory.
Well, I need you to. Iran just declared war on
There we
Kurdistan.
go.
Can you set up
Iraq
so
on
that 2
Kurdistan
more
called it.
factories will also be made?
It doesn't matter. It's going to take them fucking 10 years right now to build the one factory.
I don't remember asking how long it'd take them to build that factory. I remember
So
asking.
they won't be able to build any more either
Can
unless we have
can I
infrastructure.
let me see what I can do about that. I'm gonna see if I
You
can.
definitely are going to want to use national focuses.
I could use $1 billion of our dollars to get us a lot of political power and add 3 off-map civilian industry. I could lease some industrial complexes for us.
Where is that?
It's in the events and decisions. We can spend money to basically. I'm also going to do infrastructure investiture once again just to increase our infrastructure construction speed because we're
Okay.
going
If
to
you
need
wanted to
that.
do lease industrial.
And then this is going to be $1 billion, so it's going to be a majority of our money.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hello, Nazca.
Hello.
Hello, Nazca.
All right, so I spent a majority of our money.
I see you're both streaming.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's
We're
pretty
playing.
epic.
I am actually learning this fairly
It
quickly.
will now
It's a
take
lot like
us a
Stellaris.
year and a half to build that.
See, I just increased it like nearly 8 times?
400 times.
400 times? What the fuck did
4
I do?
times.
4
400%.
times.
4 times.
400%.
We had
4
one, now we
times.
have 4.
Okay, but I also increased the speed at which it's being produced. And
Um,
also, I increased our income
is
quite a
this
bit.
what game is this?
This is
This is
Hearts of Iron 4.
4.
Oh, that's pretty epic.
So now it's actually fairly
We are
certain that we will
Djibouti.
see.
This is the world.
It's fairly certain that we will see new factories fairly soon, which is good.
I'll just pop in
And
and
which
mostly to say
with
hi
each
because I was
new
going to
factory.
bed.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Also, I got
Hello and good night.
4.4 average viewer last stream. Wait.
Oh,
Hey,
nice
that's my
job.
boy.
Oh, and it got rid of one of the old streams, so it must have gone really up. 2.35.
Kurdistan
Okay, so what's
and
our recognition of
Iraq are having some
Kosovo?
issues. Huh? Kosovo?
Yeah, what is our views on Kosovo?
I don't know where Kosovo is. Let me.
Yes, but what are our views on them? Because I can
Well, let me
rescind
go.
our recognition of them. I need to know our views.
Kosovo is
And we
a
bye.
Goodbye.
small country just above Greece. And okay. Oh, this doesn't happen to us. This is happening to Albania, Belgium, Bulgaria. Okay.
Okay, so
We have 341 manpower, or not manpower.
yeah, we just got political
power.
reform. We need to pot. Wait.
Kosovo.
No, we didn't just get political reform. We have 1 day left till political reform is done, which gives us another 150 manpower. So let's pause it now. I need to pick some stuff. All right, so next I believe we are going to want build roads, right? Roads? Infrastructure? That's what you were talking about?
Build roads probably makes sense. We want to get down to
And I have 493 political power. What should I start changing?
I'm not certain. You can choose what you want to change. You're in charge of the government, remember? You're the you're the boy in the bubble.
Hmm.
Through naval reforms, we can get a dockyard. That's pretty good.
I went for build roads for now.
Yeah, I know. Later, going through naval
Yeah,
reforms,
we're
we
going
get
to
a
need
dockyard.
that later, probably during research within the next 200 days. So within the next 130, then we start that. We'll have 60 days to build the dockyard. 130. Yeah, 60 days to build a dockyard after we are done with the naval reform. All right?
Yeah, I mean, we can build a dockyard, as in we can go
Yes, I
70,
can
70,
go
70 and get a
to
free dockyard.
yes, I can go to systematic corruption. Should I do that?
If it gives you bonuses.
It gives us a lower political power gain, but we have a lot of that. It gives us a bonus to
So we get less tax revenue, less more counterintelligence.
higher research speed, higher
Our
military industry
ideological
output.
drift defense goes down. That's fine. We want that. Our
What is
industry outputs
non-power at the
go
bottom?
up.
Non-power minus 20%.
Wait, that's better. Systematic corruption is less corruption.
Yes,
Why do we want less corruption?
because we're building a world here, Tristan.
We're being nice to our people.
That was the plan.
Fine,
We're
fine.
all
Less corruption. Fine, less corruption.
Tristan,
I guess.
we're all Djibouti boys in this. We need to work together. But like, fuck China.
Except for China, they're not Djibouti
They're
boys.
not Djibouti boys. All right, we now have less corruption, and I can set us up for. Well, we're in economic boom, which I think is the best one for us for that for now.
We are currently a police state.
Maybe I should change that up. Police state. Minimal police funding.
You know that if we are nice, it's going to be much more difficult to justify war on people.
Okay, but what if we're bringing our niceness to other people?
Oh.
I can justify anything in my mind. The amount of mental
Yeah, but
gymnastics I
can you
do at any
justify
point in time.
something to a video game that
If it doesn't accept my justification, I don't care about its robot fan fiction.
good point.
Mining speed, encryption and decryption and stability. I feel like maybe I just lower down to like high police and intelligence funding and not police state because I don't really like police state.
Okay.
That will lower pretty much everything we're getting. Actually, wait, we want more ideology drift defense, right?
We want I mean, if you wanted to be communist, therefore we could declare war on people easier.
Then
No. We want less ideological drift defense because we're not currently communist.
But we don't have any communists here, so we need drift to get the communists here.
I don't know. I feel like we could spend a bunch recognizing the independence of countries
What are
and
pissing people off?
yeah, cause a bunch of wars, and then we can ask the U.S. to go fight the wars for us.
All right. Recognize the independence of South Ossetia.
Jonathan
Ossetia?
J. Trump. Jonathan J. Trump is the president of the 2017 United States. Look at that man. Who does he think he is?
That is Jonathan J. Trump right there. They love us.
I can't see the rest of their ideological makeup.
All right. So shall I begin pissing people off?
It's possible if you want to. It's your choice at least.
Okay. So where do we want to piss off? We're not recognizing the Republic of China. They're not real.
Do you want to ask them if they'll let us use their plans? If China, or not China, the U.S. will let us use their plans to build weapons?
How do I do that?
I can do it.
Well, how do I do that?
You right-click on the U.S., go to Request License Production,
Embargo.
and then you can see all of
agreement.
their thingies that they produce.
Where is that? Establish, expel, improve relations, request license production. Okay.
And you can request the rights to build things that the U.S. can build.
That's a lot of things the U.S. can build.
Yes. I was going to request.
I say we request only Bell Boeing V-22 Ospreys.
You mean
the helicopter? Yes.
Okay. If you want Ospreys, you can fly some
I don't even
helicopters
think we
over.
have the things to build them though.
That's okay. We can get that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going for Ospreys. Should I pick anything
There's some
else?
research that will let us get that.
Can I pick anything else?
You can ask them if you want to get Ospreys. You can get
They will
Ospreys. I'm
not
not gonna stop
accept.
you.
If I want Ospreys, they won't give me. Oh, they'll give me M16A1s as well as Ospreys. They're apparently outdated, but like.
That's fine. We don't have good guns right now.
All right, so M16A1s and Ospreys. Expected cost 0. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna send that. We cannot bother with them until 10th of October 2017, so 3 more days. Then I can bother them again.
Our request
Hey.
has been accepted. We can now build those things. The way we can look at that is if you go to our division designer and you select the boys, the gun boys, the light infantry, you can go to their equipment and you can look at all of the different equipment that we accept. So now we're not just producing 1965 infantry weapons, we're producing 1975 M16A1s. And then we
I'm
can
not gonna
go
lie, I
to.
haven't been able to listen for like the past 2 minutes, so can you like go over what you said again? I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, sir.
My brain is cutting out. It's very
Go
late.
to the recruitment and deployment tab. You can either do that or press U. National Salvation Libya, government of Libya, has been annexed. So you can go to the division designer, click on and select one of the divisions, and click edit. And then you can look through the equipment.
Where's the edit?
And you can see
Where's the edit?
under templates, there's division designer, and then there's the 3
Duplicate,
templates we have.
Save. Yeah.
And then there's train or edit. You click edit. Then you click under that, there is their name.
There is no train or edit. There's reset,
I don't know.
duplicate, save.
What?
I am not seeing what you're seeing.
Did you already go into the division designer, maybe?
Yeah, I am in the division
Can you see the word
designer.
equipment?
Yes.
Click that.
Okay. Should I
You should now see
lose?
M16A1s.
Yeah. Should I lose infantry weapons and just well, those are AK-7
No,
I've
no,
already
don't get rid of
used.
them because it's super expensive to produce the infantry weapons, and we don't have any extra, which means those M16A1s, nobody has them right now because we haven't produced any.
But once
But
we
we're
do, they'll have
allowing
them.
them to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have them, so
Well, soon
I'll set
enough
high
we'll have
priority on
factories.
upgrades at least, so that when we have military factories, we can put it towards that.
Yeah, soon enough we'll have upgrades, don't worry. We have 7.38 thousand extra manpower now. Where the fuck did that come from? Was that my
The
budget
time
project?
passing,
That was my
people
projects.
volunteering for the army.
I think that's because of the voluntary service of women.
It's 0.4% from that, but yes,
Yeah.
we can see the numbers. I'm training 1 regiment. I'll train 2 of those boys. And
So what was I supposed to? I was supposed to recognize more independence.
if you want to produce more world tension, you could recognize the independence of people and make people mad at us and possibly declare war on other people, including us. That could result in us getting invaded instantly and losing, but
Or I could just move our embassy to Jerusalem and gain political power over Israel.
that's true.
I'm going to at least do that.
Our
I
light
want political
infantry
power
division,
over
I am
Israel.
going to go ahead and give them. No, I think they're good. Our rapid reaction people. I'm gonna give them. Can I give them a tank? That's the question. Armored battalions. Okay, so it is there. Mobile battalions, armored battalion. Okay. I think they need a real. Some real shit, like some tanks. Let's give them an armored infantry and the heavy engineer battalion's cool if we're going to be needing to do stuff, or maybe a self-propelled artillery, or maybe we just give them a bunch of tanks. Because once we have that researched, we'll start building them. I think that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Let's just make a bunch of tanks.
All right.
We've built one
We
of
could
our
go
2
down
units.
another thing of corruption. We could go to widespread corruption instead of systematic.
If you wish to do that, we can do that.
We have the power.
We got the power.
We got the power to do that. I did it. We're now less corrupt than we've ever been. We also get more tax revenue from that. 5%
Okay, so we're
extra
missing
tax
equipment.
revenue.
So we need military factories, but we can't get them right this moment
I could
because
see about making more, purchasing more infrastructure. No, we still have those projects going.
we're 501 days away from our infrastructure being built. Or not infrastructure. We are 500 days away from another civilian industry, and
What is
then
our
we'll
current
have 2.
industry income? Our income is growing quite rapidly.
That's good. That's good.
Because we were at point like 0.006, and now we're at 0.075. And we're only spending 0.029. I think that's my decrease of corruption.
I think I'm going to try for military industry after that as well. Yeah. So we'll get us. We've got build roads. That's good.
So
Okay.
let's pause real quick. National focus now. We could build railways, or highways. Highways might be good because that's 2 infrastructure for only 70
It's
days.
2
But you said you
infrastructure.
wanted naval reform?
Naval reform if we want to build boats.
I
Quickly.
believe boats would be important.
If you do build railways, we can go down and expand urban areas, get 2 more building slots, and I believe we can eventually go down both. I mean, we could do build highways and build railways, get a bunch of infrastructure right now. Because we're
Then
not
expand
gonna,
urban areas, and that will give us even more building
it's
slots.
gonna take us forever to fill up those slots, so it really doesn't matter much what we're doing right this second.
Do we?
We also are back to 1 civilian industry, so you're aware.
Oh fuck yeah! I can go restart
So,
that. I believe. All right. I think navy reform now, and then either railways or highways. Naval reform now, railways and highways afterwards. Because then
we
we
might
can
have to
go
wait 90 days to do it again.
Let me see what I can do. Oh yeah, it did just go off. I could lease some military factories if you'd like.
Do you want to lease some military factories? I'll
It
get
would
us some
be active for
M16s
90
built.
days, add 2 off-map military industries. Sure, I have done it.
Okay.
It's not that much money. Like, I'm making more money now, which means I can be a little bit more open
I
to the
will go
possibility
ahead
of
and
buying.
make us some M16s, and I will try to make us do you want me to start work on an Osprey?
Please. I would love
Okay.
to just have a random, like, nice piece of equipment around all our trash. Oh, that's a nice APC. We have so much manpower now. Where the fuck's it all coming from?
I'll just go ahead and get those queued up. Okay, Japan had an election. So we need resources, but we have to spend civilian industries to get them. So we're gonna not do that.
I've slightly decreased. I have gone for minimal pensions for elderly and disabled just so we can have a bit more political power gain
Okay.
and stability because our stability was getting kind of low and I'm not sure what that does. And I'm scared of things that
Stability being
change so
low is
easily.
not good or bad. It depends on what you want.
I'm scared of things that scare me.
So is this Osprey an air unit?
Yes, it's a helicopter.
Yes. Do we have Ospreys now? Like if I go to this and I look at this, we have not built an Osprey yet. How long does it take us to build an Osprey? 1.17 Ospreys per month.
And we have those for I believe 90 days. So we will get 3 ospreys.
Okay. 3 Ospreys is not the worst thing.
I think that's using up a lot of our money building those ospreys. Because we have to
Yeah,
purchase
definitely.
materials.
Yeah, we're having to we need light metals and steel in order to build both of those things.
We are currently spending 0.011 on defense expenditure.
Okay.
And
We're also currently
reserves.
upgrading our troops with the M16A1s we're producing. So those will be good. We now have 3 Ospreys stockpiled, I believe. So if I go back to here.
I'm going to get infrastructure investments once again because that is
I
helping
can't
us out a
see
lot.
them because I'm bad at the game. There's no template for the helicopter. Is an Osprey a helping, a support vehicle?
I have no idea. Do you want me to pause it? Because we are currently...
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, military factories are going, so...
It's a support vehicle.
Oh. Well, that's...
Do you want to put the Ospreys on our
Companies? Sure. We could have some support.
on our infantry company?
Yeah, sure. They could use some
Okay.
air support. Just huge American Ospreys on our, like, couple guys with guns.
Okay. Now we need 57 Ospreys, which we definitely can't build that many, but it's okay. It'll be fun. It'll be fun when there's Ospreys flying around.
Look, alright. Oh, what's the mod? This is the... What is it, the modern day mod?
It's called the Millennium Dawn Modern Day mod.
Yeah.
It's for Hearts of Iron 4. It makes the game start in 2017. I believe there's other time periods you can start it in, and I think there's other sub versions of the mod that are other time periods, like 1996. I think is when you can start in. It's fun. We're Djibouti right now, so there's not much we can do. We're just kind of chilling, you know.
We are currently in the maritime industry, so I am looking and possibly changing that, but that's going to take 800 power to change that.
See, listen, for the first one, we should have played as something in between Djibouti and like Ukraine. That way, there wasn't like infinite things to do. Like if you play one of the big empires, but there aren't like no things to do.
Well, I like the slow approach, you know. Oh God.
I like the slow approach. I like to give myself time. Okay. Meanwhile, we're getting our second regiment of just infantry units. We are now equipping them with Ospreys, so that's fun. Getting them some M16A1s.
What is the Salafi?
Salafi is a sect of Islam.
Ah, so I don't want to do that. Alright, so after that, I guess I'll go highways, railways, expand urban areas, since it's going to take us forever to already fill up the building slots. So more infrastructure would not go amiss.
More infrastructure is very good.
I mean, we could have done New Zealand or Australia, but the thing is, like, you just can't beat the Djibouti boys, you know? They're just, like, I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to the chat very well. I am so tired right now. Alright, let's continue on.
We can do the lease and okay. Once we're done with the military, we can do the industrial complexes again.
Alright. Yes, yes.
We'll get ourselves enough stuff. Okay, Article 50 has been triggered.
Oh, thank you, Kushel, for
the UK is a
for the follow.
Oh. The UK is leaving the European Union.
Ooh, already?
If you press F10 to go to the factions map mode, actually the European Union's a different thing.
I'm surprised it's not more on fire right now.
Listen. They're
Hey,
in
we got our first research.
Yes, we did. Let me.
What do we
Go
want
back
to
to
research
us.
next?
I would suggest we keep getting
Construction.
our construction cap up.
All right. So construction too.
Yeah, just because
Alright,
we don't have
I'll
any right now.
start it. We are about to finish research on the MBTs. Those are going to be used to enslave Somaliland and turn them to the
What?
side of.
Why would we do that?
It's not a bad thing. Like, it's great to be enslaved by us. We're good
Those
people.
MBTs are what we're going to produce to put in our tank divisions now because we have those. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to rename our things so that you know what they are. Also, so I can tell at a glance.
Okay, we are. Okay, we are currently spending too much money. For some reason, our income went way down.
I'm building a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I know. No, like not our income outcome,
Action artillery division.
not our fucking expenditure didn't go way up. Our current income went from 0.075 to 0.016 for some reason, and I did not notice.
There is a sandstorm happening. Also, oh, you're reducing their corruption. We get less tax income from reducing corruption.
I thought we got more. We get more tax revenue from reducing corruption. Because we were at minus 15%, now we're at minus 10%.
Oh, then something else is changing.
I believe the outward... Do extra factories give us more money?
Less money. We're spending it on factories, on production.
Okay, well, I just went and immediately did the 1 million for 3 extra factories, and then I'm gonna quick the factories are giving us a lot of money.
Are they?
3 extra civilian factories are giving us an extra 0.3 billion.
Okay. I feel like the artillery division.
So yeah, that's what's currently giving us money was those 3 civilian factories.
Okay, that's what was giving us money.
Are we about to get a new civilian factory?
No, we are 500. We're 450. We'd only done 50 extra days on it, so.
How many days are we closer to?
We're 450 days away.
But we have 3 extra
We just
factories
got tanks.
now. How many days are we away?
We were 500 before. I'm going to research the helicopter so that we have any air research.
Is it in production? Construction? Construction. How many days until you build a new factory?
Hover over the symbol
days
for the
until
civilian
next
factory.
Building 451.
See, this is why playing Djibouti is a little bit difficult.
There's not enough Djibouti to go around.
We also don't have any more military factories, so we're producing 0 things. But at least now I have them queued and we can see what we need for them.
Alright, I think I should start attacking influence from China just because I don't like them. I can reduce Chinese influence by 4% for 150 political power. Or I could start doing political campaigns.
There are mechanized divisions, army division. Army division, mechanized division. Okay. The Libyan National Army. Where's Libya again? Libya's up here? Am I dumb?
Where do I see?
Where's Libya?
Libya?
Is it not here?
Libya.
That's not what I wanted.
Where is Libya?
That's Syria. Where's Libya? I swear Libya's here. I swear, I'm not dumb. I know where Libya is. I clearly don't. I swear I know where Libya
I
is.
thought was right over here. Botswana, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia. Oh wait, is it right over
That's
here?
not Libya, no, but I. Shh. Shh.
Liberia. That's not Libya. I was looking for Liberia
I'm
this whole
dumb.
time.
I remember. It's next to Egypt. I'm dumb. My brain was thinking Syria. There's a Y in there. Libya. There's a Y in there.
I found Israel
But I'm dumb.
and Palestine. Oh hey, we've researched the gunboat.
We got a ship.
Uh-huh. What should we research next? Should we stop on ships for now and research more infrastructure or electronics?
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting more infrastructure related things. I'll do it. Don't worry about it.
All right. Ooh, what is good? Oh.
Be aware also you can do you can hire companies to produce
Where do I do that at?
goods in the defense companies, and it will just slightly increase
Where do I
certain
do that?
aspects of certain
Where
things
do
in
I
the
do that?
government tab where you're editing other things.
I can hire companies, can I? Oh, submarine company. Oh, I thought those were. Ah, okay.
Now you
Infantry.
can hire a company to be in charge of like military contracts, and then that company and they're I think they're all generic.
That will
Yeah,
increase our
because
current
they don't have that
expenditure, which we
yet.
cannot do until we get a new factory.
Okay.
We have like an entire
Okay,
year
sir.
to
I'll
wait.
continue my production on the factory as fast as I can, sir.
I don't care about your family.
As it
Definitely
currently
won't leave since
stands,
that factory's not
because
up.
we are a generic socialist faction, we are not technically able to invade anyone, I don't believe, unless we I believe we might be able to offer to join.
Uh, how do I check if countries are in factions? Also, we should pause because that just happened.
Because world tension's low and our local security's high.
Um,
If there's a
which is
way
that?
for us to
Oh my god,
leave,
I'm so
if there's a way for us to like leave the different
huh.
unions and leagues we're in, if we do that through our focus, our national focus,
Where do I check factions at? Oh, it was a national focus. That's what just got done. Build highways just got done. So it
yes,
says
yes.
roadways.
Um,
So now we have more infrastructure or more infrastructure slots. I don't know what the difference is.
slots lets me build more infrastructure. Building slots are things you can build anything in, and then
Yeah, but it just
infrastructure
says adds
gives us
one
infrastructure.
infrastructure, not necessarily an infrastructure slot, but it says
It does
five
not take away a slot because
5 out
infrastructure
of
doesn't take
10.
up a slot. But if you go to
No, no, I'm
construction,
not talking about those slots. I'm talking about the infrastructure state level.
yeah, I know.
Does that add to it, or does that add to the over, like, top of it, like the 10 or the 5? Which side of that coin is that on?
Where exactly are you looking?
When you click on one of the things of Djibouti and
It
go...
it does not add to the 10, it adds to the 5. The max is 10 on any given tile.
Okay. Because that's what I was thinking, is that it added to the 5, but I didn't know for sure because I have never played this game before, and I don't
Thank you for
know.
the follow. Karscheisen? Karscheidsen? Karscheidens?
Uh,
Kirsch. I'm gonna call you Kirsch.
is that Kerschalt NZ?
Yes.
Yeah, he was in my chat as well. Yeah, he's cool. He's hanging about.
He's cool.
He says Kirsch works. That's good.
Um,
Is
so
it
unless we
Kerschalt? Is the NZ stand for New Zealand? Or am I just stupid? I've cracked the code. Nobody ever has an NZ in their name unless they're from New
listen,
Zealand.
all we have to do is become a faction that's allowed to declare war on people.
Ah, yes.
Honestly, do we have a
I can get rid of Ismail anytime you ask.
how do we make it so we are allowed to declare war on people? In the old way, you just had to be any faction that liked war. Any faction that was a war hawkish, and you
Okay,
could
we are
do
now
it.
down to 322 days left next on our next civilian industry. That is going to increase.
So, I think, given the way we're wanting to play this, we might want to be
check our
nationalist.
focus tree for war goals. Strengthen war goals.
I doubt there's war goals in our focus tree, given
I can't read that. I have done an error.
we're Djibouti. There's probably no specific.
Military emergency. Army reform goes to.
No, the war goals would be down the.
Political, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Um.
Expand the Secret Service. If we need night vision goggles, we should do that one, apparently.
I mean, we can do it.
We can just get more political power from cabinet reform, but I don't really need political power right now. I have a lot.
No, the thing we need to pick one of the sides.
Well, I need to know which place I should start recognizing.
So there's the West. So there's supporting the.
Well, I could
The
support
West.
the West if you want. I have
They're
that ability.
supporting our own individual nation as its own state.
I could do a pro-Western propaganda campaign.
Well, but do you want to support the West?
Us
Do you want to
above
support?
all might help in here. Okay.
It depends on whether or not we want to support the West.
Us above all.
Because we could do, if we're going to be alone, then we could do nationalism.
I don't really. Be nationalist, they look like they can declare war. So I should go and start doing
Yeah, nationalists often are the ones that can declare
nationalist
war,
propaganda campaigns.
if you want to.
Alright,
We could
sure.
also go down the nationalist tech or government tree.
Yeah, I see that one. We need to
This
do
increases our
diplomatic
research speed.
positions, worldviews, nationalistic rise, and then us above all, and that'll be full nationalism. And it should be fine. I mean, in the end, Djibouti will always survive, you know, Djibouti forever. But yeah, I think it'll all work out in the end, just because I said so. I have no idea what about this game. Alright, let me just head over to here.
do we want to do some international diplomacy? Like, if we wanted to make Somaliland weaker, we could start boosting party
Yes, let's
popularity
do that.
of someone
Actually,
and
that might be good.
try to we could try to support like
That's not too bad.
a nationalist coup in
Oh, we're gonna start
Somaliland.
spending money out the wazoo for that. I am become heir.
You confused?
No, I'm not confused. I just did the same thing I did last time, which lowered our income and increased our expenditure to where we were losing money. So now we're going to lose about another billion, and then we'll be
Listen,
back in
I'm
the
gonna
green.
start planning a nationalist coup in Somaliland, if that's okay with you.
All right. I don't know what that means. I think I support that if it means more freedom for me and me alone. I have least more military factories, if you are alright with that.
We might start losing political power.
I mean, we're still quite a bit. I saved up 400. I'm going to start...
Eventually, our goal eventually is to rule
It's gonna
all
be-
of Ethiopia,
Hey, time
Eritrea,
for a coup,
Somaliland,
baby! It's
Puntland,
coup time, baby.
Puntland,
What is...
Somalia. We're gonna take it all over, man.
Are we trying to break apart Somaliland so it's smaller and easier to take over?
I am trying to cause a nationalist coup in Somaliland, which will do two things. One, it might break it apart, and if it breaks it apart enough while we are able to declare war,
We can go take them
that's
over.
great, because then we can do that. So I have 0 naval base. Okay, that's good to know. Still only have 2 planes. I'm gonna set up
Better
our
than
2
zero
planes.
I must say. And we now have railways. Alright.
I'm gonna set up our 2 planes, and I'm
Select
gonna set
national
them.
focus on international diplomacy.
How do I edit you boys? Gonna get these guys on low intensity operations only during the day.
Yeah, we are currently losing money. That is fine. I saved up enough money for this. I knew the risks, as do we all.
Okay, we're nearly halfway done with our single civilian industry.
I bought some military stuff.
You got the military ones? Okay.
Yeah, so
While we have the things, I'm going to queue up the things we will need, because we're going to need these tanks. And what else are we missing?
until I get more civilian industry stuff, it's going to be an insanely long time until we get a second civilian industry.
Yes, indeed. That is the main issue. I need to look for what we need
I'm going to increase
in
our tax
logistics.
revenue once again by going for
We
medium
need infantry
corruption.
fighting vehicles.
And
We
that
need
will
man
make
pads,
it so that
equipment.
we are now losing slightly less money.
Okay.
I like losing slightly less money, don't you? How about some drinks for the happy couple?
Okay. So we have main battle tank, self-propelled artillery we're going to want as well.
Alright, I have attacked the influence from China. We no longer have any influence from China.
Okay. Infantry fighting vehicles. We'll need those. We'll need those. Can I collapse all? Yeah. Collapse all. Okay. I think we actually probably want that equipment there.
Like, the only thing corruption does for us is extra political power,
I
which
think
we
the
can already get
Ospreys
from
happen to be the
things.
most important thing to us right now, so I'm just going to leave them as
I
one of
do
our main
enjoy a big
productions.
osprey.
We are currently stuck, and we're done. We're out of those if you want to give us the other. International diplomacy. We're going down towards us above all.
Alright, I will lease industrial complexes for now. And we're not gonna get it in time, but we will have money. Ooh, we got close to losing money. I gotta be a bit more careful about that.
Nah, it's okay if we're losing a little bit of money.
No, but we were like close to running out of money.
Ooh, okay. I figured out how to get our go alignment debate and go down the interventionism tree. That'll let us declare war faster.
Alignment debate? Where's that? Oh. Interventionalism.
We will have to become nationalist, but so if we do the alignment debate,
Alright, and then interventionalism, militarism,
yeah, I think we
revanchism?
won't be able to go down it yet. I think we will have to go down nationalistic rise first, but that's okay. We can get that started as well. Well, we've got our economy building up slightly. 278 days away from being done with that.
Yeah, but our 3 extra things aren't going to last that long.
Well, yeah, that's 90 days, right?
Yep.
That's okay.
So I'm going to probably not do military complexes next
Syria
time, as that
has
really
defeated
lowers our money.
the military ones.
Yeah, I'm
You don't
probably
have to
not
do the
gonna
military ones.
lease those next time.
That's okay. We're done building guns anyway right now, so all we need is those ospreys.
I'm probably just gonna wait for lease industrial complexes to come back, as well as the industrial complexes investiture. We now
Okay.
have research on the Tra helicopter,
Yes, I have researched the helicopter.
the heli chopper.
Uh,
Make sure you peek
we're
with
gonna want
research.
fighters. I am going to get us some unmanned vehicles.
What's the focus next
Gonna
to
get us some
missions?
drones.
Alright, nationalistic rise, Salafist rise, neutrality, interventionism. So all of these are mutually exclusive, so we're gonna want probably
Yes, they
nationalism
are.
to get interventionism. I need this one, which will give us more political power. Alright, you done pick? Okay, yeah, it's going.
Yep. My my Kugels are proceeding at the slowest possible rate.
That doesn't sound very productive.
It is not. I just spent a bunch of influence to do the thing.
I think maybe in the morning, if I feel well enough, I probably would want to stream like something on my Switch. That does sound like fun.
Okay.
I mean, I did buy like a fucking capture card just for that. So like, why not?
Get that shit set up.
Yeah. Gonna go stream some Breath of the Wild probably. Alright, quickly set this up to diplomatic positions, which is the next one we need towards nationalism. We're going to become a nation state of friendly friends. The
We are the
Djiboutians.
we are the only ones here who are friendly. Everyone else is not friendly. That is why we are the
Win.
greatest nation.
We
That
win.
is why we
That's
win,
all we
because we
do.
are friendly.
We are friendly friends. Of friend
Is
friends.
doing some stuff. How's the Libyan war going? The Libyan National Army is
How long does this
nationalist,
last?
so
120 days.
perhaps eventually we could become
So I will wait for our
allied with
next
the Libyan
leasing
National Army.
industrial complexes, and then I will activate both of those at the same time to get a big boost.
Okay. I'm trying to see.
Hmm.
I did the boost party popularity here, right?
Sudan has.
Sudan took Darfur?
How did they do that?
I didn't even know they were at war with Darfur.
Yeah,
Darfur is
the
it's
place
like
where all
here.
like. Why do I
Yeah, that's
remember
Darfur.
Darfur from real life? What happened in Darfur?
World War II thing.
Oh shit. Fuck, you're right. Fuck. Okay, so I'm not leasing military factories. Let me go check our income and expenditure. Okay, so if I don't lease the military factories, we don't lose a shit ton of money. We don't
Okay.
lose about an extra
We don't
billion
need to
on
lease them
top.
right now, so
Yes. So basically, the military factories don't actually cost us the just the 1.5 bill. They cost us about 2.7 bill, 2.9 bill. Because there's an extra 1.4 bill on top of that in just expenditure for us to build things.
okay.
So they're a lot more expensive, unlike the other ones, which are cost a bill and make us like 3 billion back. So I'm going to wait and do industrial projects with uh like leased uh civilian factories.
Okay.
But that's going to be about 90 days away. How long is our factory currently? 744. I believe if I do this right, I can get that done in the next 180 days.
Okay.
I hope. If
I am
the
in
math
80 days.
checks
We
out,
are getting construction too, so we will have
an extra
an
7.5%,
extra 7 points. Yes.
that will
Oh,
be
Syria on
very useful.
Rojava.
That
What's
actually is
Syria
a
doing?
lot more useful
Oh,
than
Syria's currently
7.5%
reuniting
ever
in
should be.
quotation marks. The head of Rojava looks very upset with the things going on. We got diplomatic positions.
So then I start on our place.
The United States wants to propose a trade agreement. They want to propose a lot of trade agreements with us.
Oh, let's pause for a second. Uh,
Uh,
should I start opening them from one side and check and see? And you start opening from the other side?
I'm just clicking accept. They're gonna talk to us. We'll see what they have to say.
All right. They'll never see it coming when we take them over.
They had nothing to say.
Wow. What a bunch of
They just
douchebags.
called us like 18 times and then hung up.
Wow. Fucking Donny boy, always with the prank calls, you know.
Donny boy with the prank calls, exactly.
I have to get. Oh, we need more than 4 factories in order to get mobilize the working class, in order to get expand the working, in order to get expand to urban areas, which is what we need for that kind of thing. All right.
Yeah, it's a slow going. This game is very slow going if you're playing in a
The
small nation.
Djiboutians. All right, so I'm going to do this, and then do this, and then I go to here in construction. 161 days. We're going to be just off. It's
It's okay.
not going to finish for like another many days. That's annoying.
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, if you want it to finish at the right time, you could just wait a little while, like a couple days.
Yeah, but that'll still take the same amount of time.
Yes, but lower demand on Djibouti goods abroad.
What is
We
the...
can't not do it. That just people don't want to buy our stuff anymore. If you wanted to switch off maritime to something else,
we do not have enough points for
you're
that,
not wrong.
but we are getting close to enough points for that.
We should go to
What would I switch to other than maritime?
the landowners. Either
Labor
military,
unions?
military industry. Either we could do military, military industry, fossil fuel if we wanted to piss off the boy. We could go full like Christian extremists if you wanted. That
Yeah,
could be
but
fun.
I want to separate church from state. Oh yeah, I've heard of the Great War mod. Is that good, Tristan?
Great War mod is World War
Kirsch,
One mod, right?
Kirsch is yeah, I'm pretty sure that's World War One mod. Cause that's what the Great War is. Slow as hell.
We could.
I like that.
There's plenty of ones. There's the Great War mod. There's.
This is my
I mean,
first time ever playing this, and I gotta say, it's a lot like Stellaris, but not in space. Wait, what?
it's made by the exact same company.
Oh, sorry, Kirsch. I don't know how to stop Nightbot, and he won't allow me to, he won't allow people to put like links in chat. I don't know how to stop him.
Google how to stop him.
I will figure that out. I just need to go ask my friend who helped me get him in the first place. I don't know how to stop him because I do want people to be able to post leaks in my chat, but Nightbot won't let them. So until I figure that out, I should probably put a disclaimer. You know, I'm gonna do that really quick. I'm gonna just edit one of the disclaimer.
Be like, Nightbot is watching you. Do not post links,
Don't
motherfucker.
Post links in chat. Nightbot is unstoppable.
Nightbot has
His
developed his own
reign
consciousness.
Is never ending. We all live in fear. Okay.
Jeez.
What the hell? How do I No, don't. Oh my god, now I have to go into mod view, unban Kerschaltz.
You banned him from the fucking...
No, he got fucking...
Chat banned?
He got timed out for 600 seconds. Untime out.
You fool. You buffoon.
Kerschaltz, I've untimed you out. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, like... Okay, I actually figured out how to use mod tools while I'm playing video games, so that's good. Why
I'm
is
going
this game
to...
such, like, terrible FPS?
It's because there's a million people doing things. I'm going to improve relations with the Libyan National Army.
Oh, you wanted to see more quotes. I think he just says I can do this all day, like, every time. Don't worry, I got you, bro. I can untime you out if you ever get timed out again by him. Let me open up that. This is the Great War mod? Yeah. The Great War Redux. Alright. I will check that one out. This is my first time playing this game. So, like... Yeah, we just can't really kill countries right now. We're a little bit...
We're Djibouti.
Like, our biggest bet is taking over Puntland. So...
And we need to be nationalist, and then we need to go down interventionism, and then we can do stuff. I'm building us a little army right now. We've got some tanks.
Alright, so now I'm going to get nationalistic rise.
We've got some ospreys from that America let us build. I love that America was just like, oh, you want to build ospreys? Yeah, we're fine with that. As a matter of fact, I might go ask. Can I ask Saudi Arabia? No, they don't like us. Can I talk to Ethiopia? Hey, Ethiopia,
All right.
can we?
Refresh that? Go to here. 284 days. That's not that bad, actually. That's not that bad.
Should I ask Ethiopia if they'll let me build?
Yeah, that's what we're planning to do. Uh, Tristan's planning on taking over Puntland, so we can have 2 more
Puntland?
factories, which would be
That-
very good. If we could get Puntland by navy, because we can't really do it by land, because we got Somaliland there. So we kind of gotta go by sea. Well, right over there and just destroy them.
They have a fucking dockyard. You're gonna need to do the dockyards for me so I can build
Why
us a little
not
navy
the one with a
before.
sab?
Once
Which
we're
one was
down
the
the
one with?
thing,
I'm not sure what a sab is. Oh, a sab being, oh, a sab being the country or like the city. Where is a sab?
press F
F.
and type a sab.
Oh,
It's directly above us.
Eritrea.
Eritrea?
Yeah, we could probably take a sab. But the problem with
We could take a
Eritrea is it
sab, but we
has
couldn't
a,
take the rest of
yeah,
Eritrea.
it has a
We only have
lot of
3 and
military
they have
power.
29 military.
16,229. It's definitely going to be an uphill battle if we do that. Though we do have a lot of money.
Like, if we built enough things, which we can't right now because we don't
I
have
don't
any
know how
military
they have that
factories,
much military power, but
they
they're
start with
doing
it. It's Eritrea. That's not even a
Eritrea.
lot compared to some.
It's not Eritrea, it's Eritrea.
I'm pretty sure is an Eritrea. Or, sorry, an Eritrea, but I'm pretty sure this is Eritrea. I don't know how they pronounce it, so
There,
I'm not going to pretend to
Eritrea
be.
sounds like it's from Lord of the Rings.
You sound like you're from Lord of the Rings.
I am from here, Lord of the Rings. I don't know. They have at least 5 infantry units down here, which, considering we have 1 infantry unit, is quite an uphill battle even on there.
I'm going to request military production from those people that I've been making us happy with because
And then I think I go.
I want to. They accept it instantly. We have Nationalist Rise.
Yeah. So now we need a nationalist outlook leader.
Yes. Yes, we do.
The autocrats are in 2nd place, and I don't like that.
It's okay if we do that.
There's
Hello,
like no nationalists in here.
Cole
How many manpower do they
J99.
have?
Thank you
How
for
do I
follow.
check that exactly? Manpower 11 to
You're talking
estimated
about
manpower
Eritrea?
183,000 to 233,000. That is
Yeah, Eritrea is a big country. I
that's
don't.
huge. What the hell?
It
Djibouti's
would probably not
tiny.
be a good idea for us to try to invade them
Like
right now. Like,
Somaliland would probably be a better
we could
invade.
drive over their
Yeah,
first thing and take a
Somaliland would be a better invade. We could maybe try getting Puntland and then going on both sides of uh Somaliland, getting that. How
Do we
much
want
does
to
New
get
Zealand
a?
have? New Zealand being over here, I'm pretty sure. Is this?
Let me
No.
make a new army group.
What I can do is just search up New Zealand.
I fucked up.
There we go. Alright, New Zealand has 13 to
Okay.
21,000 and 2 to 4. Yo, we could take over New Zealand.
Yeah, I mean, all of these little. We could take over the Falklands. We could take over
Australia.
No.
Yeah.
All the little islands that we could go take over.
I mean, Australia is actually smaller than Eritrea, so we
The
have
main issue is if someone gets angry with us, declares war, and then
a big country, because Americans quite like Australian accents. What faction is New Zealand in? How do I check that?
the star, and then go to New Zealand and right click it, and you can see all of the things that of
There's a
people that like and
star
don't like them.
somewhere?
In the bottom right, the factions map mode, press F10.
So I pressed F10, alright, and then I click on them. Oh. Oh, I right click on them. No, maybe? I don't... Tristan, you're not helping.
That is Old Zealand. That
Tristan,
is Old Zealand.
Tristan, can you...
Bring me to New Zealand.
You can hit F and go to New Zealand. I have to pick a new thing.
New Zealand's small army, big gains.
We could do New Zealand.
We got us above all. So New
Oh,
Zealand
they'd be in NATO.
They are in
NATO's
NATO.
quite...
So the US would be pissed off at us if we did that.
I'm gonna go over here and do...
They aren't like in a faction, so
army
it's not
reform
like
while I'm waiting.
they'll kill us. It's just
I switch back over to this. Go down to here.
it is what it is, you know. We are. Why do we not have any more civilian industry right now?
I was just about to grab that.
No, we don't have any.
We're about to. What happened? Where did our stuff go? Why am I in... Okay, there we go. We should have civilian industry.
Did you switch us over? Did we lose it from?
Oh, I switched us over from maritime to military.
Uh,
Because military
that's
gives...
not supposed to cost us one.
It shouldn't have.
I don't know.
We
It says
only
we
have
have one.
Yeah, we only have 3 used factories, though, on that.
Are you trading with someone? The US. We accepted the fucking trade deals with the US.
They stole our factory?
Yeah,
What a bunch of capitalist pigs.
it's fine. We fucked up. It's fine.
What did
We'll
they
have
give
a
us
new
for that?
We no longer need any resources.
I mean, that is good, but like... Did we bring them the red flour they needed? Did they make a deal with us?
We do.
How do we make our ruling party the nationalists?
It takes a while.
I've been doing nothing but that for like for like an entire year now.
Yeah, we are 19% nationalist right now.
Now don't you try to kid me, man cub. I made a deal with you. What I require is man's red fire to make my dream come true. Oh, oobit do. I wanna be like you, ooh ooh. Wanna walk like you, talk like
Nationalist.
you.
I'm gonna.
Ooh, ooh. Say
What does this
it's
button
true,
do?
ooh, ooh. A guy like me.
No, I don't want to attack them. I want to boost them. Okay, so if you go, you see that those 2 little green arrows in the tab that lists all of the political parties?
Yeah? Parties
Click
and
that, and
movements?
then there's little tiny buttons that let you.
Boost the autocrats.
No,
No.
boost the. You gotta boost. Oh, Iraq beat Kurdistan. You gotta boost the nationalistic government types.
Yeah, well, where are they?
They're the bottom one.
So right-wing populists, fascists, the Djibouti armed forces, and monarchists?
Yeah, so
Oh,
those 4
okay. So
are
I just
the.
click all 4 of those?
I mean, however many you want. We have 200, so you can choose 2.
Well, the Djibouti Armed Forces already have 19%, so if I
Yes.
boost that and then boost it again, now they have 20.6%, so now they're the second most popular. So soon
That's good.
enough, they'll be able to take over.
Once they're super popular, we will get the ability. There will be a couple different ways. We might be able to peacefully transition power.
Or I
It
can just press the button
it'll
that
give us a
automatically transitions the power to the next government line
I don't know
for
where that is, but sure.
for 100 political power.
Is that a button?
There's a decision for it.
Oh.
Oh, I could spend 150 and do the Djibouti Armed Forces launch military coup to overthrow the government.
That's pretty cool.
I could enforce a coup in our own land.
If you want to do that one. What's the one that lets us switch instantly?
That's if we have the Djiboutis over to the top. You can just have Ismail Omar retire as leader, and that will just have the next like political party that's the biggest select a new leader from within its ranks for 100.
Okay.
But that's if we don't have the time to get the 150 to get the Djibouti Armed Forces to launch the military coup to overthrow the government.
Naval invasion. From here, you're going to go land there.
Are we? Oh, we're attack. Oh, damn.
No, we're not attacking. I'm just planning. I'm making a battle plan of a naval invasion.
We got our next factory.
I needed to have the divisions
Can you
selected.
start work on another? I'm gonna start work on another civilian industry because that's probably important.
I need to do a naval invasion
Okay,
from
we have
there
those slots.
to there.
Don't try to kid me, man cub. I made a deal with you. What I
I
reply
fucked it
is
up.
man's red fight to make my dream come true.
So if I have them selected and I do a naval
Give me the
invasion,
secret, man cub.
click,
Come on,
right
clue
click.
me what to do. Give me the power of man's red flout to make my dream come true. Oh,
I know it
oobit
says
doo.
no division 0 transports, but why is that?
Oh, oobit doo. I wanna be like you. Ooh, ooh.
Hello, Cole. What's going on here is we're
Walk
playing as
like you,
Djibouti,
talk
so
like you.
we don't have
Ooh, ooh,
anything,
ooh.
and also Tegan is
Say
singing.
it's true. Ooh, ooh. A
You doing
guy
okay there,
like me. I have lost it.
Tegan? You've lost the plot.
I've lost the
Um,
plot, man.
how do I assign them to this? I'm pretty
Man.
sure it's just.
Give me the
We need
secret, man
dockyard.
cub.
We need a
Come on,
dockyard,
clue
man.
me what to do. Give
We
me
need
the power
boats.
of man's red flower to make my dream come true.
I do be looking like a bean, man.
We're only a legume. That's all we are.
Listen, Djibouti looks like a bean a little bit. Look at it.
Yeah, and now we need punt land. Punt
We're
land's
gonna
just a
invade
little
Punt
baby
Land,
bean.
and then we're going to go invade. What are countries that are tiny that have no one defending them? Those are good countries to invade.
We now have advanced computing research.
We could invade the Maldives.
You might want to select a few extra researches.
It's okay. I know what I'm doing.
You do? Because we now have 2 extra research slot or an extra research
Okay,
slot.
I know what I'm doing.
You are planning an invasion while we are trying to research things.
Extra monthly population.
Oh. Kirsch
Modern
had left
GMOs.
a little bit ago to go to the Knights.
Okay.
And I didn't notice because I thought he was talking about an in-game mechanic.
Everything makes sense now.
So I will. Our stability is very low.
Look at this. Djibouti looks exactly like a bean.
It's a little baby bean boy.
Look at that bean. That's the most bean looking bean I've ever
That's the
seen.
beanest boy I've ever been.
If I was a bean, I'd want to look like Djibouti.
If I was a bean with 1,000,000 or 2, I'd live in a penthouse
In a bean
with a
with a view.
bean. And if
So
I
is the
were a
reason we
bean,
can't do this?
almost dreams do come true. I wouldn't have nothing if I
Okay, we
wasn't
have to have
bean.
the thing. We need to get the thing. You guys go.
We need to get what thing? Nationalism?
No, we need ships to get naval superiority over the Gulf of Aden, so that we can naval invade, which makes sense.
They call me. They call me Bill. They call me Stacy.
Micah says that it is a Pepe singing. That's what Djibouti looks like.
That's just
That's just not even true.
sad.
It looks like a bean.
It looks like a bean that's done with your shit.
Exactly.
Alright, so I'm gonna enforce a political coup on our own country in order to change our government type, alright?
Because you don't want to wait 30 more seconds.
Yep.
That's going to cause a war. It's possible our troops will join the other side, and then we'll just lose and have to do that all over again. But okay,
Well, I mean, I have to wait for an entire 1.6%. That's too long.
you can just boost it, can't you?
I can?
Yeah, just go boost it again.
It's
It
not-
won't open, but besides that,
There it goes.
there.
Now I have to wait for cabinet reform in order to do it. Wait, what? It's saying it's still gonna pick from the People's Rally of Progress even though they're not the dominant party anymore.
Give it
Fucking
some
die,
time. Give it some time.
People's Rally of Progress. That's it. I'm going to unboost the People's Rally of Progress.
Okay.
I can't unboost them. They're too powerful.
Cannot unfoot the lettuce. Can you get naval bases for me
I can do that.
so that I can build us a boat so that I can send our troops to places? I'm not entirely certain why it's not assigning them to it. Why does this keep opening?
Why does it keep auto-saving?
It keeps opening the parties and involvements tab.
Oh, I think that opens it when I click that for you as well. Because I'm opening that to boost the Djibouti Armed Forces, and it keeps getting closed. I was very confused. So I think I'm going to boost the Djibouti Armed Forces once more and then have an election. Because an election can decide. Instead of just immediately retiring the leader and selecting a new one, I can have an election. As well as
Okay.
nationalist indoctrination campaign, and then we'll hold a new extraordinary election. And I can also I wish I had enough for also a propaganda campaign.
Okay. Look.
I'll be fine.
Do you see this? Did you get a?
No.
We have foreign policy debate. Who do we attack? We don't want to attack nationalists.
Attack.
We want to attack. Who is the second highest? Emerging Outlook or Western Outlook?
Let me check. The People's Rally for Progress is the second highest, which is pro-Western. Where's Emerging
Okay, then
Outlook?
we'd want to get rid of Western Outlook.
Yeah.
Okay, we're attacking them in the media. I got an option. There was like a big debate and I got to do that. So I attacked them.
Oh, wait. The People's Rally for Progress is non-aligned governments.
That's okay.
We just got rid of a bunch of lowly, like 9% ones instead of the
That's okay.
26%.
Autocrats and other like communists and stuff aren't really not what we want to get rid of. We want to get rid of Western influencers because they're going to show up and invade us if we if we are on their side. And we're nationalists, so we don't want to do that because
It said 14 days till an election, and I did a nationalist propaganda campaign as well.
oh, we're not going right now. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
We need artillery and utility vehicle. Okay.
There's a new decision in the decisions thing that I can't see.
Form new government mission. So, form new government. Okay, so the People's Rally for Progress is we can give that up and let the armed forces try instead.
Yep, that's what we want.
Okay.
The Djibouti armed forces are military juntas, and I don't know exactly what that means, but I heard it in Stellar, so it's got to be good.
It's fine. We'll just spend a bunch of political power to just form the government pretty much
We are
instantly.
now at negative political power. I don't think that's
It's
good.
fine. It's fine. We just have to wait. Did we form a new government?
Yeah.
We did.
We did.
We're in charge.
So that means that now after naval bases, I can go get interventionism.
Yeah. We about to go to war
Mm-hmm.
with Baden.
And Puntland?
Puntland. With Baden and Puntland.
Well, they're about to play a bad hand, if you know what I'm saying.
Baden's about to play a bad hand.
Bad hand of poker and darts at the same time.
So I'm gonna have one dockyard, and I'll have two types of ships I want to build. But that's okay.
Let me see what I can get for you. I could get
Naval
military factories. I could get
bases. Let's
military
go.
factories if you want.
What are these exactly? Which one's smaller? Which one's smaller? These are smaller, so I'm building them. I'm gonna go out in Djibouti.
What the fuck is costing us so much?
It's the ship I'm building. It's definitely
Okay.
the ship I'm building right now.
Should I do military, like hire some military factories?
Possibly.
We have enough money for it.
We have enough to fix things. Let's get this thing into like that. And let's produce those. Yeah. You got the military industry?
We have 2 extra military factories, yeah.
Okay.
Should I get military industry stipends? For
Stipends?
military industry I think that's only for building military industry, not for building military things. Yeah. We aren't working on military industry right now, which means I should actually get the industrial projects for no, I should get where did fucking go?
Eventually I will begin production on unmanned drones. I think we're going to need 4 of these ships.
What are we building right now? Building infrastructure, and it won't let me get the thing that increases the speed of infrastructure building.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. So we want bombers. So let's go for, I mean, close air support's not bad to get.
Could we also possibly finish up soon? I'm getting very tired and it's 1
Certainly,
a.m.
it could be done soon.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have a
Do you want to
national
start?
focus set, so
Do you
I'll
want to
do
start on interventionism? Yeah.
interventionalism.
Let's finish up
I think I
interventionism.
learned more about this game than I have about like Stellaris in my entire time playing Stellaris
I mean, if we could play Stellaris cooperative,
in the
I
same
could.
place. Then you could help
Because,
teach
like,
me a lot better.
listen. The most confusing thing is getting units to actually be assigned where you want them to be, because for some reason they refuse to be assigned to the naval thing.
So how do I what's it called? How do we get back the civilian factory that America took from us?
We end the trade deals with them.
All of them?
Let me look at my trade deals.
Because it says we have insufficient resources, so they're not holding up their end of the bargain.
I mean, they are.
They're not. Their end of the bargain is everything I want, and they get 1 factory from us. They've stolen it from us.
Or did we do something that took away one of our factories?
Well, it's still in the country, so I don't know where it went.
You're right. It's still here.
I've got an idea. We
That
remove
would
the
imply it's going to America. Let's go talk to America because they had some trade deals with us.
we remove the factory that we've traded to America, and then we immediately build it back.
No. End trade agreement. We need 100 man military, or not military, to end our trade
Political
agreement.
power.
Yeah, political power to end our trade agreement with them.
Okay, we're currently getting
Yeah.
1 per day, so we just need to wait 100 days, so about 3 months. That's a lot. We're
That's
almost
quite
to
a few, not gonna lie.
interventionalism.
Okay. Just getting everything upgraded. Where's the resource tab?
Look at that face. You can't hate that face.
Eritrea doesn't even have resources. If we invaded them, we wouldn't even gain anything from it. Eritrea?
Eritrea?
They don't produce resources right now, so invading them would just give us the land. I mean,
I
Puntland
do
as well
agree.
doesn't produce resources, but
It's better to have the factory land.
yeah, and there's a very low chance we will lose the Puntland one, as opposed to a very high one with the other. Could you give me the next dockyards, or do we want to be done for now?
I'll start the next dockyards and we can then be done for now.
Okay.
Let's save. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Let me do a save. Do I have any other games? No.
This
Okay.
was funner than I thought it'd be. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's
It's
'cause I'm tired.
it's honestly a pretty chill game
It's
compared
very
to a lot
chill.
of others. I mean, unless you do the Ragnarok one, like I
Well,
suggested.
yeah, but this is a lot more chill than I thought it was going to be, because I thought we were just going to be marching upon country and country.
I mean, we're just Djibouti. I warned you.
Sure. The Djibouti boys shall believe and conquer, alright?
Just name it. I'll name my save file Djibouti Boys. Okay.
Alright. I'm
Let's
going
exit
to end
game.
stream.
I'll go see if Micah wants to play.
Company of Heroes?
Hearts. Yeah.
Or Hearts of Iron? Alright. Good night.
Good night.